Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Ray. Welcome to day 5 of this exploration of potential. We're looking at all sorts of things that I use in my process intuitively, and that's energy healing, working with consciousness, alchemy, and today it's all about the body and embodiment, because this is central to the way I work. And let's face it, we're human. We live in a body. And this is what we can call home first and foremost. When we come back home to ourselves, that's how we feel in our body, how we feel about ourselves. So the body is really important. And I think we're going to go back to basics a bit today. Not taking for granted that anybody who's watching this is used to being present, physically present in the body. We often live very much in our heads and see the world through that, filter of the mind and all its stories and all its ideas and limitations, and becoming present, physically present in the body, for me is essential. And that's what we're going to do today. That's what we're going to talk about. Before I jump in there, just to respond to a few questions, I will talk about barriers to receiving, and I will talk about what happens in that process when we connect with whatever the body's showing us in terms of healing, energy, alchemy, and really go into that process. It's certainly going to be part of this series in upcoming posts. But for today, yes, the body, embodiment, and why it's important to be present physically and to tune in. And understanding that we are consciousness and there is no separation. The only reason we feel separate is because of the body, paradoxically, because of the way our nervous system works, and the physical body feels separate from everything around us. But at the level of energy, we are consciousness, and there is no separation between us individually, collectively, and the field. The body is like an antenna. You're a walking antenna as far as energy and consciousness is concerned. So as we're walking around, we're emitting a lot of frequency and we're receiving a lot of frequency. And understanding that we are not separate, we are connected, we are part of the fabric of consciousness. It's like fabric that extends in every direction. And if you imagine that there is no separation between you, your body, and this field of consciousness, the fabric of everything, how are you represented in this fabric? You can imagine it as a sheen of silk, for example, the finest material you can possibly imagine. And there you are, a little knot in this fabric of consciousness. You have a density that is more tangible, more physical than consciousness, your energetic essence, okay? And so once we understand that, and we're starting to connect with and explore our existence in that energetic sense as consciousness, it shifts everything, okay? And we can start to explore, work with different frequencies of energy, okay? And how the body feels these different frequencies and how everything is connected. And embodiment is really key. It's really important. It's essential to our experience, because if we are not fully present in the body, we're only experiencing life from a very limited perspective of the mind, of what we think. Until we have embodied these experiences fully and they become an integrated part of our whole, this is how we experience life on earth in a physical body, okay? And as we become more present in our bodies physically, we can start to really tune in to all the different experiences that are in consciousness, that are forms of energy. Okay, our thoughts, our emotions, our intuition, our inner knowing, our inner sight, our psychic abilities or spiritual gifts, and we all have them. There's nothing outside of your potential that says that you can't experience these things. It's just that we're not used to perhaps exploring these. We're not used to being physically present enough to explore their full potential. At least that's my experience. And the more present I've become in my body, the more embodied my experience is, the more I've connected to my potential in this way, in order to work with energy, in order to explore consciousness, and that way to explore my unlimited potential as it expands and as it unfolds. And I believe that this is available to everybody. Okay, and this is our experience of consciousness. And we're always connected, not just connected, we are of consciousness. There is no separation. And that's what we're exploring, essentially, in this 30-day series. So central to my practice and process is being aware of the body and what you're feeling. And the more you're present in the body and aware of what you're feeling, the more you can start to trust what you're feeling. And the more you start to trust what you're feeling, the more you can use this as your internal navigation system through life. Whether it's through your intuition, what feels good, what feels triggering, okay? What emotions you're feeling, what they're telling you about your experience. It's all in the body. And of course, it's all connected to what we're experiencing in thoughts, in our emotions, and in our day-to-day, and what the day-to-day is bringing into our experience and reflecting back to us moment by moment. So what we're going to do is really tune into the body. And again, this is perhaps helpful for anybody who is not used to doing this. And so you can really start to explore the subtle energies, the subtle sensations, and the not so subtle, the things that we more easily connect to, such as tension and overwhelm and triggers and pain and discomfort. But there's so much going on in the body all the time. The body's communicating all the time because we are that antenna which is constantly receiving information and constantly generating information in frequency, in energy, in consciousness. Okay, so little exercise. Just taking a moment, closing your eyes, and as always, we're bringing our awareness within. This is the focus of attention in our experience. And the more time you spend in this space, connected, observing, engaging consciously, the more you'll be able to discern what you're intuiting, what you're experiencing, the nuance in information. So again, just observing your presence in the body, bringing your awareness, dropping your attention from the head into the body, from the external to the internal. And you can start by connecting with the breath, how the breath moves in the body. Again, you don't need to change the breathing in any way. Again, this is a basic of meditation, mindfulness, but as you observe, notice that you are observing. You can observe thoughts, therefore you're not your thoughts. You can observe emotions, you're not your emotions. You can observe sensations in the body. Okay, you are not your body. But all of these are aspects of your experience that are giving you information. This is your embodied presence. Okay. So becoming aware of your body, physical presence, the weight of your body, wherever you're sitting, wherever you're lying. And just allowing yourself to be fully supported. And in this way, becoming aware of any tension that the body might be holding. Just scanning the body, maybe in the shoulders, the jaw, the hips. And just allowing your body to release any tension, to relax fully into the present moment. To allow yourself to be supported. Without needing to control, to force, to resist, to judge, whatever it is you're feeling. Just allowing the body to communicate, and you bring your attention to whatever the body is showing you. And you're following this communication, you're engaging with whatever the body is showing you, bringing the focus of your mind, your presence, not just the mind, but your full presence. It's like you embody each sensation the body is communicating. And you're moving in this way. Again, there's no right or wrong. And if you find that your focus, your mind has become distracted, gently bringing your attention back into the body, engaging in that dialogue, conscious dialogue. If you're experiencing any discomfort in the body, you're bringing your awareness to whatever you're feeling, but without any story, without bringing any rational explanation, just simply engaging consciously as consciousness. Now we're going to intentionally shift the focus of the mind, the attention to the left hand. Again, without forcing anything, it's simply being present in this space. And letting go of the idea of the hand and just simply observing any sensations in this area. Be curious. Again, there's no right or wrong. What can you feel? What can you sense? And in your own time, you're just shifting the focus to the right hand. And in the same way, just engaging with whatever sensations you can feel. Follow the sensations as they move. Flow with whatever you're feeling. becoming fully present in this way. Now, in your own time, you can choose where you place your attention, where you direct consciousness in presence. You can move around your body and rest your awareness and observe what it is you feel. And again, there's no right or wrong. What you feel is giving you information about your experience. There may be tingling, there may be stronger sensations, there may be numbness. There's no right or wrong. Simply observing what you feel in the body as you choose where to place your attention. Now, to close this exercise, you're going to bring your awareness to the top of your head, to the crown. And again, rest your attention in this space and simply observe. And now you're going to shift your awareness to the soles of your feet. And again, get a sense of this space and whatever it is you're feeling. And now you're going to bring your awareness to your body as a whole. Your physical presence, coming to the outer extremities, to the surface of your skin, but trying to get a sense of the wholeness of your presence, perhaps the energy around your body. There's no right or wrong, simply observing what it is you feel. And then bring your focus back within the body, coming into the heart center, the center of the chest. And just rest there for a moment and observe from this space. Connecting with your breath, inhale, and the exhale. Okay, so in your own time, opening your eyes and maintaining that presence and that connection to the body, your presence in your body, and observing still what you're feeling. Because this isn't something we just do in a guided exercise and meditation. This is something we carry through into our day-to-day. We become very present in the physical body, where we live in our bodies, in that embodied sense. And in that way, as we move through life moment by moment, very present in the body, we're going to be accessing so much more of our experience, but also of the essence of who we are, our unique potential, and how we are each an expression of consciousness, connected to everything of consciousness. There is no separation. And we start to experience life in a very different way. So as always, love to have your feedback, how you experience that exercise, and also how you experience this in your day-to-day. be curious, explore, and yeah, looking forward to having your feedback. Please do like, share and comment, and I look forward to seeing you in the next post.